guess, shall we? All right. So, let's start off with this is a rumor. And I'll go on the record as saying I hope it's not true. No matter how much I want them to restore the Snyderverse, I still do not want superhero movies that I love to fail. But it's saying this here, and I guess if it's true, they're going to make sure it doesn't fail by delaying it until 2023. It says here, the Batman could yet be in serious trouble, as according to a new rumor, the film has been the subject of frustration and negativity all the way to the top of Warner Bros. A source close to YouTube scooper Dictor Van Doomcock, he's actually been right about some stuff before. So let me see. It tells the future ruler of Earth that the bloated and belligerent production could face another delay and in the process become the most expensive movie ever made. At the top of the discussion about this rumor, it should first be noted that even Doomcock himself has stressed he is skeptical about the information he presented and urged viewers to take it with a grain of salt. Thank you, I will. Regardless, the word from his source is that the villains vexing the Dark Knight this time are studio executives who've seen the movie and aren't happy. Following the wrapping of filming in March, Matt Reeves reportedly screened a rough cut of the film for studio execs, after which they freaked. As noted by Doomcock, the reaction was similar to those of Star Wars and Star Trek fans who saw The Last Jedi and Into Darkness. Oh my God. Holy shit. A heated shouting match allegedly ensued between the execs. Shocked by the SHIT they watched, and Reeves, who struck back at the very same executives who didn't listen to his previous complaints about Robert Pattinson. Very interesting. Surprisingly, despite the stories about the former Twilight star's failure to work out and bulk up his dalliance with co-star Zoe Kravitz, his attitude on set and how awful he looked in the suit next to the stunt players, the studio's problem is apparently with the film's Bruce Wayne stuff. Okay. It's not the Batman stuff, it's the Bruce Wayne stuff. Brute Wayne. It should probably be a alternate version of Bruce. Batman doesn't go as Batman, goes as Brute Wayne. And he took Bane's venom, and that's why it's called Brute Wayne. Y'all can use that one for free, Warner Brothers. Doomcock hears the action scenes are fine, per se, but the producers are mulling the possibility of reshooting the scenes of Pattinson as the billionaire playboy for whatever reason. Apparently, are the least expensive parts of the film again, and Warner has the budget very much on their minds. The Batman, so goes the intel, has ballooned to a cost of nearly $400 million, and Warner Brothers wants more to show for it than a cut of their losses by dropping it in theaters and HBO Max as is. Doomcock adds that while bad movies get released all the time, the Batman must be a special kind of terrible, given how it's drawn such a nuclear reaction of ire. Reshoots would add to the costs of the film and push it back to 2023, an even more extensive delay than those caused by you know what and other complications. when asked by his compatriot, Harvey, I can't pronounce that, why the potential delay would be so long, Doomcock cited another salacious and perhaps rumor as the reason, noting that it would be done to accommodate Zoe Kravitz's suspected pregnancy. Oh my God. If true, Doomcock thinks WB will review the situation when they've cooled off and figured out minimal ways to reshoot and add footage without resorting to a full-blown delay. Okay, well, they said this scoop at the end there could be another for the tinfoil hat crowd, but it is what it is. Look, we've heard crazier rumors come true about movies. We've heard stuff that hasn't come true. It's my job as a guy that talks movie news, comic news, pop culture news, all right, does reactions. You want my reactions to stuff and news and videos? Well, you're getting it. Holy shit, okay? And I hope it's 100% false. But when I sit here and the more that I talk to certain people in the business around the world, you know, I think to myself, look, if this doesn't sound far-fetched to me about execs arguing with directors about a cut of their movie. That doesn't sound suspicious to me. It doesn't sound like it could be false. It sounds more like it could be true, but I don't know. Okay? It could be great. All right? But Matt Reeves is not a bad director, and I haven't seen the movie, so I don't know. I watch a lot of different channels, guys. And there's some guys I watch out there that are they're like movie experts. Like, they talk about stuff and behind the scenes and stories from directors and actors. And when you compile them all, and it's like, okay, this wasn't done because of this. And this actor said, this director said this, and this is what happened. And then execs in the studios cut this part out. And then it's like, you're like, why is all this madness being done on these movies? And then you hear a story like this, and you're like, oh, okay, well, with everything I've heard, it could be, this could definitely be true. I just hope it's not. I hope it turns out to be a spectacular Batman movie, Warren Bros. And you get your multiverse off the damn ground. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been rooting for you from the beginning. I never wanted you to run the race trying to be Marvel or anything like that. I always wanted you guys to do your own thing and flourish. Okay? You don't need to be Marvel to be successful. You need to be yourself. Okay? The Joker was far from Marvel. Okay? And it was successful. Alright? So, yeah, it is what it is. You know what I mean? Zack Snyder's cut of the Justice League was not Marvel and successful. Wonder Woman wasn't even Marvel, and it was successful. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Man of Steel, successful. You know what I mean? It may have, people had their issues, whatever, but it still was a successful movie. I don't care whether it was broke. I don't even know whether it broke $1 billion or not. Like, I'm looking at these guys' movies, and, the Dark Knight trilogy was not Marvel. Successful. You know what I'm saying? Like, whatever. Anyway, I'm done talking. 10 million subscribers. Woo!